In the very near future, General X will be running his own masterclass on Queen Charge recall attacks. It's one of the most diverse strategies in the entire meta. You can end off the base with Super Bowlers, Titans, Super Dragons, Edrags, even Hogs, and in this video, General X is going to give you a taste of what's to come. And even better, I've got General X on voice with me at the moment, and he's going to plan some live attacks on the base you see here and show how OP this strategy is. So, General X, what are you thinking on this base?
Yeah, on this one, like it's a pretty heavy-hitting diamond style base with two big rage towers, and what we normally would like to do is like smash on top of the base, but the normal problem is like getting the town hall down and yeah, like securing a safe 2-star or even 3-star. And what we can do with a recall smash, it's pretty cheeky. We just take down the town hall from the bottom side, take your queen and take our queen with us, and enter the base from the top, where the smash has like a really good value because there's like the monolith instantly, the eagle, a big rage tower which you can cover with our warden ability, and yeah, in theory there should not be much left with from the base when we are finished with our smash. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So what we are trying to do is like set up a funnel for our queen that she can go to the town hall. For that, it's simple or simpler to just use a war break there, and then we're approaching a town hall slowly from the bottom side.
Notice the wall breaker not targeting any junction because there's a lot of open walls, particularly on box bases, on diamond bases. You can get the wall breaker to open up the outside of the base really nicely, like this.
Exactly, especially on diamond bases, like you can pretty much on every diamond base the war break outside is working like that. So that's something you can keep in mind if you are taking this kind of bases. So now we're using just the rage to get out the town hall. And what we also want to do is like, if we can, trigger the rage tower, because it has like a pretty long reactivation time. And if we just trigger it there, it maybe won't come in later for us. So we can like yeah, outplay it a bit. So now we are trying to build a funnel with our heroes there. Our king is targeted, so we have to pay attention to the monolith there. I just want to try to enter the base from the top side, as I said before, because all the big value is laying there. We're using the jump to open the base like in every way possible. And then just rage again, use our warden ability. And yeah, like you see, we are entering the base, and what we do now is we use our royal champ together with the drill, actually, to give our royal champ more power on the back end.
You prefer
Because
using the drill than the flame flinger, don't you, with the Queen Charge recall attacks?
yeah, with Smash, I really prefer it because, yeah, like I said, it adds a lot of power to my Royal Champ, which normally is not that strong if you play him like alone somewhere. But
Yep.
if you place him like with something else, like with the drill, you can get like a whole section of the base. It's like a whole flank of the base I just took out with my royal champ and the drill right there, and they are both alive until the end of the attack, which is pretty crucial. Also for cleanup purposes, like you see, it's sometimes a bit close on time with these attacks because you have like two parts which you have to do.
Yeah.
Like, you charge the base, maybe have to take out. Ah, okay. We're falling short there,
Oh
sadly. With the
no.
90 left.
But
Oh,
yet, well, time is a genuine problem with this. The recall spell doesn't add any actual power to your army.
okay. This time we are in on the same base, but with a different army. We try to abuse the same charge again for the town hall, but this time with another purpose. Not only we do it for the town hall to just get it out of the way, we also do it to cut in the funnel, and we want to let our Edrags path into the core. Also
So
something which, sorry for interrupting, which I'm not explaining is I'm only placing 4 healers because with your unicorn together, you actually can only recall 4 healers and not 5. That's why
Yep.
I'm doing it like that.
And especially because you're going to use a rage anyway, generally 4 healers should be enough. All I was going to say is generally with Queen Charge, the recall E-Drags, you're going to cut both sides of the funnel with the Queen and set like a really nice funnel down the middle. Your Queen is acting up, but nice Loon gets the Rage Tower, and that's going to be even more important this attack.
Exactly.
So you can get
Because
the
the
5th
Rage
healer
Tower...
down.
Exactly, now we get the 5th healer down, and with the Rage Tower activated, we have now less damage on our E-Drags, which will work their way into the core right now. So we try to stay late with our Warden ability until the next Eagle shots or a lot of damage is coming in, which is right now. We use the poison on the CC.
Stone Slam is coming in as well. Now, generally, you'd probably prefer to use the Flame Flinger, but if there's no Flame Flinger value, then you can never really go wrong with the Stone Slammer anyway.
Exactly, and this time we clear out the bottom path. Now we use a War Break for our Queen, rage our Queen up because she's a little bit in trouble there. Rage Tower now activated, but Queen going through. Use a freeze for our King to let him be alive, and now it's only about the time, which is a big issue as I said before, and I think on this one we probably fall short on time. Just because I didn't bring enough cleanup on this attack. But like, still 3 heroes alive with 2 abilities. So that's not the issue here. So we use our Queen ability if she's on a big storage right there.
Yeah, I feel like this attack sums up the army really well. Like, you know, the E-Drags have an awesome funnel. They will clear out the core of the base, and the 3 heroes on the back end is really insanely strong, but you have to be worried about time. What is that? 2 out of 2 time fails. Well, at least you know here at Blueprint we don't just show triples for the sake of it. Just to prove that recall attacks aren't just good on diamond bases. Got a box base here for you, but I've got a feeling when you look at the town hall like that, that we're not going to be queen charge in the town hall, are we?
Exactly, that's not the plan right here, because just with a Rage Tower in front of the town hall it would use up too much spells, and that's just not what we can do with a recall. So we are looking for an easy way to enter the base from the other side. And what I spotted here is like we can charge the multi, get out, yeah, a pretty decent value, I would say, but it's not about the value from the multi, it's more about the pathing. Because what we do on this base, we can actually save Warbreakers and don't use Warbreakers for our attack and just funnel our troops through one hole of the, or through one gap of the expo compartment, and then jump over the sweeper to the town hall, which is like a pretty easy jump there. And
Yep.
we use our recall charge and the warden with 1 healer, which, if you paid attention before, we have 1 healer left because we can't recall all the healers with our unicorn. That's why we can use a warden with the healer to set up the funnel on the other side and then just try to walk through gaps, which normally would be a bit crazy.
Yeah. So the 1 healer I'm drawing on the screen here, the 1 warden walk will kind of come in here and just sets a really nice funnel for the Titans to go in the base.
Exactly. So now let's try out if we can execute the plan like we said. Okay, firstly, we need to do our funnel properly for the queen. So So we just use a lot of sneakies because the base builder thought he was funny and placed a lot of elixir storages and stuff like that at the bottom side.
Not sure if you mentioned it, but yes, coming in with the Titan smash on the back end this time. So yet again, different finish to the base. One good thing about this is, yeah, those sneaky gobs that you can bring. Oh wow, that is close.
Yeah, that was actually close because I focused on my warden for a little bit there, which I could have placed a bit earlier, to be honest. Was my fault, but actually he got the funnel that he needed to all the way up there, and now we can start to slowly approaching the entry which we wanted to have, which is this gap in front of the bomb tower there. We sadly lose one healer, but it's not a big deal because we have 4 more. Now everything is going smoothly inside. We use our rage there because we're getting in a lot of trouble. Putting our king at the top just to funnel on the outside, and okay, now I have to use my warden there. Be done. Rage up the titans. Freeze the tower with the rage tower.
Nice freeze.
Exactly, and now we're coming from the bottom with our drill together with the RC, like I said before, really strong together there. And our smash died out in the end, but we have the most important thing left, which is a drill, which is our RC, and we have still a king with a king ability there.
I was looking for the king, I couldn't find him.
So king is doing work, drill is doing work, everything working together there and pushing through the base. And now the only thing left is the enemy king, which could be a little bit concerning, but we have 2 handhunters left. We have a double stun from Diggy and from our drill
Double
there.
stun's so strong. Is this
Yeah,
gonna be 3 out of 3 time fails?
nah, I don't think so. This one actually, because you do so much at the same time, it's not that time fail. Yeah.
Technically swag in those CC troops as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because the drill and the royal champ, like you've seen, like they started at the bottom side, working all the way through the scatter, through the trash on the outside, all the way to the top side of the base, and yeah, secured the triple there.
I think the takeaways we can definitely get from this video is we're not pretending this attack is easy, but if you do practice it, you can use it with so many different back-end troops, whether Titans are your favorite, whether you love Edrags, everything. There's a few different ones we didn't show in the video, but yeah, this army clearly works. It's a really good skill to have the Queen Charge recall attacks, and if you want to learn more about it, there's only one place to go, isn't there, General X?
Yeah, of course. It's the masterclass from me, which is coming up, where I'm going to feature like one of the attacks which we've done here, and maybe I'm even showing a bit more. We will see.
Guess we'll see. We will put any information to that down in a pinned comment down below. If you want to see anything about it, you can purchase the pack there, and it's very affordable. Keep that in mind. But yeah, thanks for today, General X. Any final words of wisdom you want to leave people with?
Final words of wisdom is always hard, but I think the recall spell is such an interesting spell, and if you're going to invest time, you really learn something about the game if you invest time and practicing to use the recall spell, just because it's such a technical spell in general, which will improve your gameplay, yeah, on a whole nother level. So yeah, just try it out and look how it goes, I think.
Couldn't agree more. If you wanted to see some more recall attacks, I'll link some on the left there. I think we had Leo doing Queen Charge Recall Titans. He's insane with it. Make sure you watch that video.